And here's the Vortex used and a flyer. Fear being used. Everything is debuffed. Now this is a winning fight. Welcome to Command Point Middle-earth. My name is Enrique and this is the ladder. We are watching Kardy, the Mordor player, versus the Ritter, the number 5 player in the ranked arena. Mr. the Ritter Isengard player, Isengard faction, and if you look at the stats, the pretty much only plays Isengard. It's in the round Firien Dale. It's a 17-minute game, and the head-to-head history is that Kardy never won against the Ritter. The Ritter just way better than Kardy. There's a map mastery. It is 5-5 for Kardy, 6-3 for the Ritter. They kind of okay with this map, and Kardy is playing Mordor. 45 wins, 30 losses. Kind of favorite to Mordor. Kardy likes it, but the Ritter and Isengard and Jorja, 110 wins, 27 losses. It's Mordor versus Isengard. Kardy winning this matchup 11 times, losing only 7 times. The Ritter winning this matchup 13 times and losing only 4. I am very interested in playing and watching this game. It is Kardy versus the Ritter. Can Kardy break the losing streak against the Ritter on the map Firien Dale? Welcome to Firien Dale. This is the Ritter versus Kardy. The Ritter on the left side of the map, you see him as the Isengard player in the orange colors. On the right side of the map, we have the Mordor player, Kardy. Firien Dale. Very fun map to watch. It is a troll cage on the top side of the lane, top side of the map, top lane. Bot lane, we have trolls, and we have some warkies. Every player has a wark, and then that is it. I don't think there's any more creep. No, it's not a lot of creep, so a lot of battling to do. Yeah, this Firien Dale, I like Firien Dale. It seems very balanced. I enjoy this map. I'm not very good on this map, but let's watch Kardy play the Ritter. The Ritter, one of my fellow Dutchmen, he does live somewhere else. He's not in the Netherlands. Kardy, however, also a Dutchman. He does live in the Netherlands. Same as me, I'm also a Dutchie. So it's a Dutch person versus a Dutch person. Casted by a Dutch person. A lot of Dutches. Also one of the reasons why I love to cast this game. Because it's the Netherlands, man. You gotta support the Netherlands a little bit. You will see every week I will be casting one of the Netherlands players. There's another Netherlands guy called De Heer Jacobs. If I can find a game that he played and probably either losses or wins, and that's an interesting game, I will probably cast it. Here is some scouting done by the Ritter, and the scouting is done to see what Mr. Kardy is going to go for. Kardy is building orc warriors and just protecting his base because he feels like they're going to be wild men, and he is right. Let's look at this from Kardy's perspective, the Mordor player, and he does not see it yet, but he will soon be spotted. And here is the worker being shot at by the fortress, needs to retreat, and he almost loses it. And he is almost losing his builder again, and to the archers. Oh my god, he needs to micro hard to find it, and this micro will cost him a lot. He is going to lose his builder very early on. There goes the builder. This is an easy 400. What is the Ritter doing? This is a good advantage for Kardy. Well done, Kardy. As the Mordor player, he is sending his units forward. He feels in control. Look at the command point limits. It's 450 versus 400 for Isengard. Mr. the Ritter is behind by a lot. He is now building not a clan setting. He's trying to spam more than the Mordor can spam against him, and he is out for some revenge. A few of those clan setting units, the Wildmen, are spotting the farm and the slaughterhouse. Kardy spotted it, just immediately sells it. He's not gonna mess with that. He is denying some of that money. However, the Ritter needs to rebuild his builder, so he is taking a cramp, and this camp is a useless camp because he is gonna build his second. He is going to need to rebuild his second builder, and that is a bummer for the Ritter. The Ritter war chanting his Wildmen, but the Orc archers are really doing the Wildmen in. Kardy in a very strong position. The mighty Kardy taking a very promising attack and is war chanting his Ulrich warriors Furnace going down for the Ritter. The Ritter is really in a bad position. Did he rebuild his builder? Not yet. He doesn't have time for it, I think. Where is his builders? No, he did not rebuild it. There is 500 command points limit versus the 400 for Isengard. Isengard is behind economically and he needs to fight the units, and there is another crimp going down. He's trying to recover the economy with creeping, while Kardy is trying to find as many furnaces as he can. Wildmen are finding another slaughterhouse. He's gonna try and take that down, but Kardy spots the camp and is gonna take down the cave troll. He is battling the cave troll. Maybe he is gonna get some of that money that Isengard really needs. And here goes, who's taking the most of it? It is 3 treasures to Kardy. Kardy also winning the creep battle. But a strong harassing army for Kardy finds the harassing army, actually the main army I should say, for Isengard the Ritter. The Ritter not opting to go for that cave troll layer because he probably doesn't want to fight this. And here is 2 battalions of lancers trying to sneak in. Does not find a little trample, but Kardy is not going to go for that. Kardy is going to just try and find some furnaces. He runs into a few of those spikes, spots it quick enough. He is on fire. Kardy taking down even more stuff. He's fighting in the base. That's a little bit of a mistake, I feel like. But at least the armies of Isengard are not in his face. And the Ritter is really struggling. He needs to attack. He needs to do some damage. But Kardy has eyes everywhere, it seems like. Because it is almost 3k. A flyer is most likely coming out knowing how much of an advantage he has. He is taking it because there is probably not a lot our friend the Ritter can do about the flyer. Yep, 3k is going down. That must be a flyer. Lance is going down. That's a little bit of a loss, but there's an inn, and the inn can build these strong spearmen. Rodham Spearmen, always good against Rogue Riders. Unfortunately, there's no real Rogue Riders to deal with. Furnace going down the top lane. And again, Kardy has not needed to struggle too much. His whole economy is still alive. It is 500 command point limits versus 650. That is 3 extra farms for Kardy. A lot more income, that means. That is. A little bit of a Warg battalion is fighting some pikes, and here is finally the first attack by the Ritter trying to do some damage. Left side of the field we have some warriors. Kardy now just sending units in the base of the Ritter trying to put some damage on, and every time a an Orc warrior is taking down a furnace, that is just money printing advantages. Kardy opting to keep his war chant alive and going for that level 10 power. And here's the war chant used, and a flyer, fear being used, everything is debuffed. Now this is a winning fight. It is a level 1. The Kamul though, the flyer, is a little bit vulnerable still because he does not have a lot of health. He needs a little bit more levels, but the X-throwers by the Ritter are not doing a lot of work. This is a win for Kardy. The flyer level 2 and is now going to try and do some more damage. Armies are dropping. It's 500 army on the field against 444 army for Isengard. And here are the Lancers trampling the Wildman, even saving his slaughterhouse if Kardy's paying attention to it. On the left side of the map we have a lot of carnage. Even the war chant for Isengard was not enough to win that fight, and the Ritter seemed surprised seeing that flyer coming in. More tramples, 875 command point limit versus the 600 for Isengard. The Ritter is really looking for a way to get into the game, the way to get some money. He can't really get Lurch because there is a flyer. Lurch is not really powerful against flyers. He just needs a lot of crossbows, and he is building crossbows. Another attack with the builder. I'm not sure what the builder is doing here, but Kardy just went for it. Maybe there's a plan. Is he gonna build a siege works? No, he just got a builder there. Builder just showing off, maybe donating one back to the loss of a builder from the Ritter. Weird setup, and yeah, there goes a build for Kardy. That was kind of weird. Let's see if Isengard actually already has 2 builders now. Yeah, he has a builder top lane, he's a builder in the mid lane. Or is this... yeah, that's a builder of the Ritter. Okay, he got it back. 1600 resources for Kardy. Kardy is most likely going for Black Riders. If we see the 2k drop drastically, that means he is building the upgrade for his castle. And Kardy actually not paying attention, and he's just using his tainted land, or the Ritter's not paying attention, tainted land being used, and production buildings are being targeted. This is always a very, very powerful move. If you have strong enough armies, horde bonus plus field plus leadership is doing a lot of damage, and a Uruk pit is going down, that means a little less archers. Meantime, right top lane, we have a Kamul taking some money and going back on his steed again. Morgul Blade ready and Dread Visage. Left side of the map, we have some Uruk archers, Orc archers, fighting some Uruk crossbowmen. Orcs fighting pikes. Pikes are going down. That is a very expensive pike unit. There it is, the upgrades being ready. Now we need to wait for 2k. And Mordor is like, hey, listen, I only got 675. What happened to my slaughterhouses? That is because the Ritter is trying to get back in the game. He is destroying a lot of those slaughterhouses with units sending all over the map. Just 2 battalions of anything. Like 2 battalions of Wildman going mid lane, 2 battalions of Wildman going bot lane. Everything that he can get is just send it to whatever he can find, just to make sure that Mr. Kardy cannot take a breather. And because Kardy cannot attack the main army of the Isengard player, the Ritter, he is now defending, giving some time to the Ritter to be able to fight. This is also because the Wildmans that he got, Isengard just used an ability, and luckily there's a trample. Not taking it, another trample, not taking the slaughterhouse. It is 700 to 775. Isengard now in the eco lead for the very first time in this game, and upgrades are coming up. Does Kardy have upgrades? Nope. He does have probably banners. Yeah, banners are being purchased. Everybody's getting banners. Everybody getting the level up. Level ups are very powerful, especially for the Orc warriors, as when they are level 2 they get bloodless, which is a plus 25% damage. This is a passive ability which is just extra damage. It will stack with anything. With war chant, with leadership, with tainted land, with spell. Anything will get that extra 25. Look at this furnace just going down almost instantly. Orcs can get a lot stronger just because they are level 2. Luckily there's a lot of Uruk crossbowmen, and Kardy does have the answers in the form of lances with the potential of Black Riders. Black Riders are being built. There is no command point deficit. He has enough to build them, and the lancers are killing Wildmen. Big fight in the back of the base of the Ritter. He is chasing the war-chanted Uruk, the war-chanted orcs. It is Black Orcs combination with a few of those normal orcs. 25% attack damage plus the leadership bonus. That is a level 3 just done for. And another furnace on the top left who is going to die. This is a very strong push. Does he get it? Yeah, he does get the level 3. He does get another furnace. Isengard the Ritter is so crippled. 650 in furnaces. He's trying to rebuild a lot of combinations of lumber camps just in the back of his base. Does he have... It almost seems like he has 3 builders. No, he only has 2. Isengard building, getting the beautiful upgrade. The bad upgrade. He is now able to see the whole map. And a few pikes are messing with the lancers. Yeah, he survives. Though the lancers are going to be replenishing back in the base. And Black Orcs are fighting the Uruk harassers. Uruk harassers escaping from it, running back. And the Orcs are fighting. Are trying to take bot lane, making sure there's nothing, no bullshit happening, and a lot of units not seeing each other. Mordor in the lead. We have Kamul recharging, just chilling. Black Riders are ready, and a Call of the Horde used. Big armies up and over for Mordor. It's 954 command points. And there is going to be a big push for Kardy as the Mordor player. Lancers sacrificing themselves into pikes, but Kardy does not care. He is just going to go for an all-out attack, trying to get a lot of damage done. He even has his units being replenished on the left side of the map. And the Kamul is just going to use, he is going to use his flyer defensively, trying to get those pikes out. Here it is. There are some lancers, there are some black riders. He spots the archers and he's going to run them in. Let's go, Kardy. Let's go get those archers. War chant used. Production going down. Probably gonna wait for his tainted land. Is almost there. But no, Kardy is just opting to go for resource buildings. And he's still killing furnaces instead of army, which might be a good idea. But yeah, these orcs are doing a lot of work. Debuff is used with the bats for Isengard. And there is a 15 command points ready for Kardy. He might be able to do some damage with either darkness or whatever is available. Barrage used on the armies. Oh no, Isengard losing everything to Barrage. This could be GG. Is the Ritter gonna call it, or is he going to keep fighting? I feel like he's gonna keep fighting, but I don't even know if he spotted the Black Riders, because there's nothing he will be able to do against this. There's a flyer killing the pikes. There is Black Riders killing the crossbowmen, and there is so many armies in the field just because of Call of the Horde. Call of the Horde doing a lot of damage. There's some sort of army here. There's an army there. And Isengard is surrendering. He is selling all his units, and the Ritter calls GG. Kardy breaking his losing streak. It's now 5 games for the Ritter as winning and 1 game for Kardy. Very well played. Join me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Enrique707. You can be part of the recording of these YouTube videos. Give me some suggestions of replays that you want me to see casting, and I will see you in the stream. This has been Come On Middle Earth. My name is Enrique, and I'll see you on the ladder. If you like this video, and if you think this daily idea is pretty awesome to get a little bit of update of the ladder and arena and Battle of Middle Earth, feel free to follow the channel and like the channel, like this video, subscribe to Command Point Middle Earth for more videos, and I will see you on twitch.tv if you want to follow the making of and the production of these videos.